Arizona and Washington had a meet this week, and unfortunately, it was a low scoring affair. These are teams that are going to have to go up against the Red Rocks of Utah and go up against UCLA. And I'm not saying they're going to be able to do this. I mean, Jordan Childs and Avery Neff have both said, "Hold my beer and watch this." Then you take a look at Shira of Alabama, Azariah Ra Akbar, who, let me tell you something, Shira said, "Hold my beer" on the uneven bars. These are the teams that Washington and Arizona are going up against. Now, Arizona won, and Washington did have one event winner when it came to Chelsea Hallinan. But I'll be honest with you, this was just a low scoring event. It was 195.425 to 194.65. It was low scoring. All around, I'm going to go over the scores, but I'm looking at these two teams. I'm hoping that it's early meet jitters. I'm hoping that's all this was. Both these teams are talented. They have some amazing athletes. Emma Strom, Hay, Aubrey Kronfeld, Kristen Lynn. These are gymnasts that you expect to go to that next level. Chelsea Hallinan did go to that next level. She's a specialist. You know, these are young ladies that really should be able to get to that next level. Like I said, it's early season. That could be all it is. It could just be early season, and they're just needing to get to that next level. These are juniors and seniors. Let's see here. Emma Strom is a senior. Chelsea Hallinan is a junior. Aubrey Kronfeld is a sophomore. So she's got a lot of upside with what she did. Ainsley Griever is a junior, and Abigail Martin is a junior. So maybe next year you're going to see better all out of both these teams. I'm just hoping that this is just showing that they just had to get the jitters out. I am really hoping that's all this was. But you're going to get to see. I can't find Chelsea Hallinan's win on the balance beam. I do have Griever, Kronfeld, and Strom with the vault bars and floor, so you'll get to see those. Uh, Martin, you know, she won the all around. I'm not going to worry about hers just for the simple fact of she did good jobs, and you'll hear the scores here of the top three scores of each event. These are talented young women, and it does sadden me to see that they were only able to do this. But hey, it shows that they've got some upsides. They just need to get those jitters out, quit making the simple mistakes. So let's get into these scores. Before we get into the crux of this video, hit like, hit subscribe if you like college sports, because I do college sports, primarily college football, college women's gymnastics, do a little basketball, and other sports on occasion, but that's what I do, college. Also, A. General Robert Nealon, former University of Tennessee head football coach for decades, had 7 maxims to win any game, but they can also help you if you apply them correctly to your life. The second one is play for and make the breaks. When one comes your way, score. That is a maxim that can be also applied to your life. Look for those breaks and take it.
And now we're going to head back to the bars. We go from 2 freshmen to now a sophomore.
Yeah, and Aubrey was in the lineup all last season as a freshman here on bars, so she's got that experience under her belt, so I expect a great routine here.
Another local product, Vallejo from Horizon High School in Phoenix, Aubrey from Mesa, Arizona, Red Mountain High School.
Yeah, why would you want to leave Arizona?
You wouldn't.
Nice release combination, right into a beautiful overshoot. She'll be setting up for a double lay dismount and nails the landing. That was a great routine for Aubrey. She really saw that landing there on that double lay. Beautiful overshoot to handstand. You can see such great height on this double lay. Looks at the landing and she knew she had it.
Well, she was all smiles. She knew she stuck that one. She had career high coming in of a 9.850. She did that 3 times last year as a freshman.
Yeah, she was very solid all season.
Arizona will be Ainsley Griever, the junior. This is her specialty.
Yeah, it's exciting to see her back in the lineup. She was out all last season with an elbow injury. So it's great to have her back for Arizona on vault. She is a great vaulter. She's a great leadoff. This is exactly what you want for your team, is to have somebody super stable in this leadoff position. There's a little nerves, you know, coming out at the season opener, but she is a perfect person to be in this position.
The junior from Naperville, Illinois, ready to get things started for the 2026 season. And as you mentioned, you got the nerves, and you also got the nerves coming back from injury.
Absolutely. But she's going to handle this beautifully. I could feel it. She did great in warm-ups.
Ainsley Griever.
And an awesome Yurchenko full to start out this rotation for Arizona. That might have been one of the best vaults I've even seen Ainsley do. You're going to see this huge block off the table. She had open shoulders, really pushed right there. Open hips landed, just the smallest of scooches on that landing, but that's a solid way for Arizona to start off this rotation.
Now, Abigail Martin won the all-around. She's an Arizona Gymcat. She had a 39.225. Kristen Lynn from Washington had a 38.9 in the all-around. And Hillary Pulio of Arizona, 38.5. On the vault, Ainsley Griever had the top score with the 9.825. I said low-scoring affair. Kira Bolden of Washington had a 9.8. Now, third highest score was a tie between Elizabeth LaRusso and Sophie Durr of Arizona, 9.775. Uneven bars. Aubrey Kronfeld won. She's a Gymcat with the 9.85. Abigail Martin came in second with the 9.775. And tied for third highest score, Dia Moody and Lily Tubbs of Washington, and Hillary Pulio of the Gymcats, 9.725. Balance beam. Chelsea Hallinan of Washington won it with the 9.9. Abigail Martin came in second from Gymcats, 9.85. Kristen Lynn of Washington came in third with the 9.825. On the floor, hey, Emma Strom had it from the Gymcats, 9.925. Hillary Pulio, also Gymcat, 9.9. That third highest score was a tie between Sophie Durr and Abigail Martin of Arizona, 9.85. Like I said, this ended up with a 195.425 for the Gymcats, and the Huskies had a 194.65. Just low scoring. Vault. Arizona won it 48.85 with Washington's 48.675. Uneven bars. Arizona won that as well, 48.675 to Washington's 48.4. On the balance beam, Washington did win the balance beam, 48.8 to 48.65 for the Gymcats. Floor exercise, Washington won that one as well, 48.775 to, well, no, wait a minute here. No, Arizona did win that. Sorry, this is not AI generated, as you can tell. Gymcats had 49.25 to Washington's 48.775. So, just a really low-scoring affair. Hey, Arizona hitting a 49.25 on the floor is really good. Washington showed that they've got some talent on the balance beam, but it's still low-scoring. That's the only thing I can say about this meet. When you're looking at the scores, and you're seeing the only 9.9s and above. Chelsea Hallinan getting the 9.9 for the balance beam floor. Emma Strom getting a 9.925 and Hillary Pulio getting a 9.9. With the talent that's out there, these are not scores you want to have on your record. This is going to cause them to not be in the running for even conference event titles. It really is that low. Hopefully, both these teams can turn this around.
Gets it done in fine fashion. And now the anchor on the floor, the senior, Emma Strom, debuting the new routine.
Yeah, we're all excited to see this here in McHale. And the name to that Big 12 all team, and here on floor, she loves to show off her personality with her floor music selection and her dance.
Well, she's an uptown girl. Why not?
Yeah, she is. Everybody loves a little Billy Joel.
Sure.
First tumbling pass to Rudy into the big layout step out. Super high, one of the best in the country. Setting up for her lead pass, switch leap into a switch ring, nails that position. Now what everyone's been waiting for is a little sweet Caroline to bring here into McHale.
Ever since I heard it was part of the routine, I couldn't wait.
Yeah, the whole crowd's involved here. So much fun.
McHale Center loving it. Emma Strom on the floor.
Setting up for her last tumbling pass. 1.5 into a front pole. Beautifully done by Emma.
Nah.
Yeah. So good.
So good.
So good. I think that's just really all we can say about that. She did a phenomenal job there. And here's that Rudy into that big layout step out. Just so much air on that. Setting up for now the last tumbling pass. Got to fit all this in. She runs out of real estate a little bit with that 1.5 front full and is like not wanting to go out of bounds. A little stumble there on that last pass. But that was fun. That was fun to watch.
And that's the idea of the floor.
Yes.
Got the crowd involved. Everybody was pumped up. A lot
Super
to like
exciting.
about that new routine.
Yeah, all I can say is just so good.
So good.
So good. And
You go Billy Joel. You go Sweet Caroline. How about the score? 9.925. Emma Strom with the new floor routine, and she delivers.
Now, Aubrey Kronfeld only competed in the let's see here. Let me read. Okay, she competed in uneven bars, balance beam, and floor exercise. So she did have a 29.175. Her being a sophomore, that shows that she's got a chance to do some good things for this team. Just got to, I mean, top scorer in the uneven bars. She was, oh, 9.6 on the balance beam. And floor, she was a 9.725. So uneven bars, still a low score, but still was good enough to win. But she's showing that she's got some talent. And her only being a sophomore, she has had a 9.85. The uneven bars, 9.85 is her high. But floor, she has scored a 9.925. So she's getting there. As a freshman, she did really good. As a sophomore, she's already started out doing good on one event. She just needs to get to that next level on the other events. Chelsea Hallinan, showing that she can get what she needs to do. Not really, didn't really compete a lot last year, but She's getting there as well. This is Emma Strong's last year, really. I mean, she might have a fifth year. She's got to step up a little bit more. And Ainsley Griever, she's a junior, got another year or two. She does the vault and everything. And Abigail Martin, her getting the all around. Hey, she was on the all Big 12 all around team last year. So maybe like I said, maybe they just need to have a little bit extra time and everything. And I mean, uneven bars, Martin has gotten 9.975, 9.925 on balance beam floor, 9.9. So she's just got to get these jitters out of the way. But you can't do this every meet. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully they'll shake off the jitters after this one. I like the Gymcats. The Huskies, I don't pay attention to as much, but I've heard good things about the Gymcats. So they've got the team. The Huskies, I'm looking at them. They look like they have a decent team. Just need to shake it off. And they're going to have to get this done because, like I said, they're going to be facing teams like Avery Neff and Clara Rapazzo of the Red Rocks, Makina Smith of the Red Rocks, and then UCLA. Facing UCLA is not going to be any fun. Not, you know, Jordan Childs. What can I say? You could say the rest of them, but Jordan Childs is just. She said, "Hold my beer" this year, and she's showing it. And I like how she took some of her knowledge from the Dancing with the Stars to up it another notch on performances. These two teams, I'm going to keep watch of them. I want to see what they do, and hopefully you'll keep watch of them too. This has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. Hey, that's my video. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And comment. Don't forget that either. Hey, this has been Paul with
Artlist.io.
Redneck Thinker Media. I do sports, I do politics. Hit like, subscribe, and y'all, this has been Paul. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.